Dumelang guys, how are you all doing? I hope sharp and you've been enjoying the video that I've been, the videos that I've been putting on the channel here. Ne? So I hope you already know that whenever I make a video, there must be something important that I want to share with you guys. So in this one, this is going to be the topic that I promised in the previous video where I said, where I was explaining how to draw a level and versus how to draw a zone. So here I'll be showing you exactly, specifically how to draw a zone. So how to draw a zone. I can remember a zone is the one where you'll be drawing it with two lines, or now when I draw it, I use a rectangle. So remember, you have got these things on your MetaTrader. So if you click on rectangle, you can be able to draw your zone nicely. So what is it that you need to do when you are trying to draw a zone? So let's give an example. Let's say the price is coming down. I will still go and demonstrate this on a chart. It comes down, and then maybe we hit a higher time frame area of support, and then we start reversing. Let's use a different. We start reversing like that. Obviously you can see that there's some support here even on this time frame. So you are trying to demonstrate or to draw, to mark that support. If you put it as a horizontal line like that, it's going to be support level, but we said we can't trade levels because we're going to miss trades or take losses that we could have avoided. So I would rather have it as a zone. So that when we'll be drawing it like this. So when you're drawing it like this, because remember, the structure will not always be the same on every chart or on every level, but the basics will be that you cover the tight bars there, or those bars that are, when I'm talking of tight bars, a tight bar can look like this, or it can look like this, or it can look, but when this here, you can't use it to draw your zone. If these tight bars, they're small than normal bars, they look smaller in that area, but sometimes it can happen that the price comes down with big bars, and then still reverses with what? Big bars. There, what you can do is what you can just take that last big bar when you're going down and mark it with the lowest point on your thing, and then it will be what? Your zone or your area. Mara, if you have got the nice tight bars when you're coming down, then you just say all those tight bars, I use them to draw my thing. So let's go on the chart, then I'll show two different scenarios on where you have the nice tight bars on how to place your thing, and then where you have the big bars on how you can still draw a zone in that area. All right, let's look at this level here, this one. So this is the one that I'm going to use to demonstrate the first scenario. So I go to the thing, I look for rectangle, which is at the bottom. There is my rectangle. So this is what I'm going to use to mark my zone. Then I'll just go and mark it like that. That's my thing, my zone, or my level. Not my level, but by my area, like that. So I basically used, when we're going down, this is the last bar that we had, the black one. So in most cases, I ignore the thing. I ignore the tail above. If I'm drawing for resistance, I'll ignore the tail below. I'll draw it from here, from the body, like that, and ignore this small tail below. So in most cases, that's what I do. So in this case, I just started from the body and went to the lowest point in that area, which is here. Then that will be my support area. But sometimes it happens that the bar that you're looking for, the type of a bar that you have there where the price turned, it could be very, very small. If sometimes you find that this one is taller. If it's very small, like small, if let's say at this area, the type of a bar we had was this. So I wasn't gonna ignore the thing. I wasn't gonna ignore the tail above, because otherwise the zone will look very small. It will look very, very, very tight, and I can end up missing trades. So in this case, if let's say this was a smaller bar, so how I would draw it was that I would just start from the top to the bottom. That would be my my what's this, support area. Right? So when it's at the top, we just start from the body to like that. That's my thing. That's my area. Rather than just having a line there saying it's my level. I would rather have it as what? As an area. Let's look for one more. Which one can we use? Yes, if you look at this one here, we were going up and then we went down. If I want to mark it, I mark the highest point in that level and then I go to the body like that. That's my thing, my area. Right? Look at this one. Look at this one. Look at this one here. Ne? The bars, the type of bars that we had at the end of our downtrend, which showed that, you know, the bears or the people that were selling, they were not having strength anymore. Because remember, if you're having strength, you must form a bar that looks something like this. This shows aggressiveness, stuff like this. You can see that you mean business. But the moment you start giving us bars that look like this, you are not sure of your stuff. So they can just, you know, reverse and stuff. Like if I sold and then I start seeing this signs of weakness, that's when I will exit. And then you hear the price went up again. So now I want to mark my thing, my area. I will say, where is the lowest point in this area? As much as I'm using these bars to mark my zone, to mark my area, I can't ignore this. This is the lowest point. When we're going down, this is the lowest point. So it means when I'm drawing my level or my area, it must be my area rather. Oh, where is that now? What did I do? Let me look for it. Okay, I found it. So I was saying that as much as I'm using these bars to trade, to mark my zone. Remember I said you mark their body if they are long enough so that my zone doesn't end up looking like this. It's gonna be too small. So if I feel like the bar is too small, I can just cover even the tail so that at least it increases in another size, right? So that I have a bigger room here. So in this case, remember the first question that you must ask yourself when you're drawing this thing, what's the lowest point in that area? Agree, we're coming down. We didn't turn at the next bar, even though it looks long in the other side. Mara did start here, which makes this the lowest point in this area. So when I'm drawing my area, it must end here. And then now it's only a matter of just picking the body. You can put it anywhere. You can put it there at that body and say this is my what? Support area. I hope this makes sense, guys. I hope this makes sense. Let's just demonstrate one more. All right, now this is gonna be the last one. So remember, I said sometimes the price where it turns, it doesn't give you a smaller nyana bar that you can use. In this case, if you look at this one at least you can see I can put it there, I can put it there, or I can put it there and put it here. It's fine. It still looks decent. Mara, what about this one here? In this area here, remember I said most of the time you find tight bars. Mara, look at this. We had a nice long bar to the downside. All of a sudden, the next one is nice bar to the upside. That initiated the move going there. It means if I want to mark this area of support, I can start it at this body of the last bar that we had when you're going down. I just want to make sure that it looks as accurate as possible or as horizontal as possible. Just like that. So you can see even when the price came back, when it came back here, it reacted again. But if someone had their line here, they would have missed this completely. So that is why it is very important that how trade you are leaning more towards looking at that as an area rather than looking at it as a level. So I hope this lesson is gonna help you guys, and then get Alawana in the next video, which is most probably gonna be after tomorrow or that other day, because so far I'll be posting 2 videos today, which is this one and the one that I posted where I introduced the thing level and an area. Here I was just being specific to the area, showing you how to mark it. So guys, and don't forget to like and subscribe there. I'll see you in the next one. Sharp.